what most people don't realize is that we have faculty from all over the world who come here to teach our students, and they bring with them expertise that they share with the community. And what this award does is allows us the opportunity to share some of the great work that they're doing. And we're proud to be able to award the Ethel and Ward Cable Family Faculty Heroes Award.
I grew up in Stevens Point, a couple of blocks from the university, and my parents were our heroes, were my heroes, but lost my dad when we were quite young, and my mother was really the one that raised us and took care of us and lived a life as a widow for over 60 years. Amazing woman.
And little Ethel will always be an inspiration to me, whether she's living or gone. And I am so happy to be a part of this Heroes Fund. Giving back to the university was always something I think that she would be real pleased about that.
I just wanted to be a better teacher. So I thought, you know, how do I teach Latin American students if I've never been to Latin America myself? How am I going to prepare pre-service teachers if I don't know? Or part of my job in preparing classroom teachers was to make sure that there were no biases and that they were understanding that kids were coming to us more and more to the state of Wisconsin bilingual. And was I really doing a good job preparing my pre-service teachers for that? What I learned was that a lot of children could not get to school, and they weren't getting to school for many reasons. One, they didn't have the uniform, so they didn't feel that they could go to school. Secondly, they couldn't get to school because there was no busing or transportation or any way for them to get to school. Or three, they were needed at home to take care of their brothers or sisters or to do the cooking while mom and dad were out picking the coffee beans or working in the tobacco fields or whatever it was that their family was doing. So I had an idea, let's teach the teenagers reading strategies and skills and math, and oral language and all the pieces that go part of reading, and let's get them some books. Let's teach them how to teach. Because I know that if you go into a community and you just give them stuff, well, what are you solving, right? You have to teach children and get them excited about it and then have them teach others. We got the library going, and then the women came and they said, Lynda, we really want to learn how to cook and sew, and we want to provide for our family, and we want to be entrepreneurs. So what are some things that we could do that we could sell and bring in extra income for our families? So I worked with Amy Wiesa at Wisconsin Nicaragua Partners. She put me in contact with Rosa and Karen at Tippy Tappa, and I started working with Karen and Rosa to go out to the rural communities and start teaching our ladies how to sew. And the donations, the sewing machines, the materials, the cooking pans, all of those things are donated through our Wisconsin Nicaragua Partners warehouse here in Stevens Point. So the library really has become the community center where everyone gathers, and it's the community center where everyone's learning. The children are playing, they're reading, they're doing fun games with the teenagers, and then the women are visiting, cooking, sewing, and it's become really a joyful thing. Belong to Wisconsin State Reading Association, and so I spoke there and shared my experience in Nicaragua, and I encouraged all the reading teachers that were part of WSRA, hey, would you be interested in doing a project? Or how about if my middle school, high school students would like to make books written in Spanish and illustrate them, I would love to take them back with me to Nicaragua. And so I started with 2 school districts, and now every spring I bet I get boxes and boxes of beautiful, lovely made books that are colored. They're just fantastic. And so these books show up, and I make sure that they get down to Nicaragua, and these are prized possessions. The students absolutely love them. I'm so excited about our Wisconsin Nicaragua Partner student organization, our student chapter. We have almost 80 members involved at this time, and I can only see it continuing to grow. The reasons that we have student orgs is because we need to plant those seeds. And the seed of Wisconsin Nickel Partners is how can we help enrich the lives of children? And if I can plant that seed in our university students, I know that someday they will come back to it when it's time for them to give back. I have a lot of heroes. You know, a hero is somebody who lives a good life, sets a good example, is always trying to make the world better, is kind, has integrity, is genuine. And I feel like every single person on faculty and staff here in the School of Education, I admire them and I look up to each and every one of them. I learn from them something new every day on how I can be a better person, a better instructor, a better leader. So it's really hard to pick one hero because I truly believe it takes everyone to raise up kids, and it takes an entire village. And I think that what we can do collectively together is the most important thing. And so my heroes would be all of the students here at UW Stevens Point, all of my faculty, all of the staff, and my family. It's really hard to pick just one person. They're not looking for a handout. They want to learn and they want to take care of their families. And I just like being part of that process. It's not a handout, it's a hand up.